So let's see what the case file is.
Thanks to Prudence Rutherford, the wealthy socialite whose necklace I helped recover while solving that scarlet hand case a while back, I'm on my way to Venice, Italy. Apparently, someone there has been dressing up in a mask and cape and stealing valuable pieces of art. The news media call him the Phantom, not only because of the way he dresses, but because he leaves behind so few clues. Prudence, who loves Venice and belongs to an organization dedicated to preserving the city's art, is outraged the thief hasn't been caught yet. So she talked someone she knows at the GDIF, the Italian version of our FBI, into having me help the police in their investigation. She arranged for me to stay in Venice in the palazzo she used to own, which now belongs to a well-to-do widow named Margarita Faubourg. Beyond that, all I know for sure is that I'll be working undercover, and as soon as I arrive, the police will send me something that will lead me to my assignment. What it will be, I have no idea. But am I excited? Oh, see!
See! You're gonna find out that the accents in these games are atrocious. Ay! Chunky Pengu! Wait, what did you do? What did you do? I got a notification, but my chat is tiny. What are you saying? Oh, hello. Everyone go follow Chunky Pengu. Oh, someone was giving a shout out? Was that me? Did I do that? I don't know. I don't know technology. Alright, anyway. Okay, we got an Italian dictionary. We're gonna have to speak Italian in this one. I remember this one when I played it. Okay. Junior detective or you know me. You know me. You know I always choose easy mode. Don't pretend this is anything different. Music. The music always slaps, though.
Let me out of here! Hey! Open the door!
The audio is...
Oh, no!
Audio mixing is
Well,
epic.
Nancy, things are not looking good. What the heck happened? This case started out so well. I mean, what could be better than waking up in Venice, Italy?
Yeah, no, what could be better? Hold on, I'm posting to Twitch. I mean, TikTok. Alright, here we go. God, this game is so pretty. Taking pot. I'm just gonna move the window on my PC so I don't accidentally click off of anything. Because I don't want to accidentally click off of, like, stream, or I almost clicked on one of my other games. Okay, twitch.tv. Sorry, 1 second, chat. I'm just gonna post on TikTok. Because I'm trying to get my TikTok audience over here. Because I kind of want to quit this year. I think this might actually be the year. I feel like it's perfect timing, considering it might be banned in the States, so, you know. Alright. It's posting. We done.
Let's see, what should I wear?
Oh, we can change your outfit? Oh, God. Nancy. Nancy! What is your fashion sense? Oh, God. Okay, well, let's go with what I would wear. Let's see. It's a warm summer day. You're quitting TikTok. I'm sorry. My brain is fried. I mean, that looks okay. I kind of like the pink, though. Yeah. Oh, God, what are you, a frat, bro? Look at these sunglasses. Sorry, Cree guy. I'm quitting TikTok this year. I think this might yeah, I'm done. Girl, you need someone to help you with your fashion. I know, I say every year I'm gonna quit TikTok, and then I don't. It's so hard. Okay, so we've got some makeup and we've got our toothbrush with looks like toothpaste still on it. Does that say MAC Cosmetics? Bro, can you even do that? Did you get the permission to say that? Oh, damn. She brought her teddy bear from the States. That's awesome. Ah, yes. Italy. The accents in these games are atrocious, but I love it. Okay. Hello. Das Wetter und was... Okay, I don't have a German English dictionary. This looks like our roommate. Venice is so beautiful this time of year, Healed. I found some lovely mosaics that I picked up from a friend. I'll send them your way once I find some time. The Killian family, Sunnyside, Chicago, Illinois, USA. Mama und Papa. Man, I wonder who this is for. Okay. Checklist. Take a good look around the room I'm staying in at the Ka.
I haven't done that.
Okay, well, we got a checklist. In Senior Detective, you don't get a checklist, which is really, really annoying. Okay, gotta go to the crapper.
I'll sing a yerba buena song in a house high above the sea.
Okay.
Can't check that off yet.
Well, what the hell, Nancy? What's Prudence's... Oh, here we go. Oh, God, we have to type out the phone numbers. Okay. 7 8 5 5 5 5 7 2 7. Okay, Prudence Rutherford is a character. Just... How's the music voice balance? Is everything okay?
Hello, Margarita. What is it now?
Hello, Miss Rutherford. This is...
I know who this is. It says so right on my phone. But if you're calling because yet another thingamajiggy has burst a woozy watts there in the casa, you might as well hang up right now. The Canis Coast is yours, and much as it torments me to see her maimed by all your penny-pinching posturing, I'll not give you 1 more cent for repairs, not a one!
Damn.
But this isn't Margarita. It's Nancy Drew.
Nonsense! If you were Nancy Drew, my phone would say Nancy Drew, but it doesn't. It says Margarita Faubourg, just as clear as day, and my phone is never, ever wrong about such things. It's a true miracle of modern science.
It says Margarita Faubourg because I'm calling from the Canis Costa. It's not really a miracle, Miss Rutherford. It's just caller ID.
The magic in the telephone wires!
Margarita, I insist you drop this
I love the
silliness
voice
right
acting
now.
so
And
much.
whatever have you
It's
done
so
with that
funny.
wonderful Italian accent of yours? I dare say it was your most
The
charming
chemicals are
feature.
turning the
Now you
frogs
sound
gay.
like a common American teenager. Would you stop waving your arms like that? It's enormously distracting. I really must go. My assistant appears to be having some sort of conniption. Say again? Really? Oh. Nancy?
Yes, Miss Rutherford, it's me, Nancy Drew.
awesome.
You asked me to call you when I got to Venice and was
I'm
all...
sorry, this is simply too disconcerting to have this call ID screen on my phone say you're Margarita, and to have you say you're Nancy.
It's so confusing,
There
right?
Nothing can be done. This is intolerable.
Nothing can be done.
Ah. My assistant covered the display with kerchief. Clean one, I hope. So, how goes the case?
She's so triggered by caller ID, they have to cover the screen.
Has it arrived?
Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't checked yet.
You really must get to work, Nancy. As the chairwoman of the Society for the Protection and Renovation of Venetian Antiquities and Culture, I am outraged at these thefts of Venice's most cherished treasures. I talked you up quite a bit, you know. Both the GDIF and the local gendarmerie are expecting great things from you. As am I. No one wants this phantom scoundrel captured more than I do.
I'm flattered, Miss Rutherford, and I'll do my best. But it's not like I'm a superhero or anything. Like I told you, I just like solving mysteries.
Just
It's
see
just
that
a
you
pastime,
solve this
just a
one in
hobby.
a timely fashion, dear. We leave on a cruise in 2 weeks, and I shan't be able to enjoy a second of it until I know all those stolen works of art have been recovered.
Alright, doesn't look like we can say anything.
I'll let you get back to whatever it is you're doing.
Toodaloo!
As it happens, I'm
Oh.
writing my memoirs. They shall be called The Principles of Prudence. Unfortunately, this has necessitated my hiring an assistant. You really must stop thinking bad thoughts about Ginger. Yes, you are. Just look how she's shaking. The other day, poor Ginger mistook the shapeless lump of leather my assistant called her purse for a doggy toy and ripped it to shreds.
That's awesome.
She's still a bit perturbed. Although, believe you me, Ginger did her a massive favor. Anyway, if you ever cannot reach me, it means we are hard at work. Bonne chance.
That's awesome. Alright, who else can we call? Ned Nickerson, Nancy's boyfriend. Alright, let's make a couple phone calls and then we'll get into the game.
Hi, this is Ned. I can't answer the phone right now, so either leave me a message or just call me back. Bye.
I'll call back when I have more to report.
Oh, okay, even the game's telling me, like, get to work.
That's my roommate's stuff. Mine's on the other side of the room.
Okay. An interactive guide to Venice. Yeah, these games used to be, they actually used to be really popular in school groups. I remember these are games I played a lot in my homeschooling groups. When I was a homeschool kid, I played these a lot, and, they actually used to, like, hand out teacher's guides for these. They used to give them to, like, schools and stuff and give them teaching guides, because they actually gave, like, pretty comprehensive histories on, like, all the areas of the world that the games take place. So how Venice was built. The land upon which the city of Venice, or Venezia in Italian, was built, is actually comprised of 118 small islands emerging from the shallow waters at the tip of the northern Adriatic Sea. Early settlers knew that a city set in the middle of a lagoon would be easier to defend from marauders than one on land. They also recognized that its unique location gave it the potential of becoming an important center of trade, especially with countries to the east. So, island by island, they drove pilings made of oak and pine wood deep into the subsoil until they hit compacted clay. Using these pilings as foundations, they built houses atop them, made of wood and brick and faced with heavy stone, resulting in structures that stood for hundreds of years. In fact, many of the buildings that today make Venice one of the most picturesque cities in the world were built well over 400 years ago. Most of the 150 canals for which the city is famous are natural, filled with brackish water. They are the channels which flowed between the islands upon the city... I need to slow down. Upon which the city was built. This is a chill stream, by the way. This is going to be very... So, you know, if high-stakes combat is your thing, go away. I want to play my silly little puzzle game. Some 409 bridges span these canals. Bridges that were built over smaller canals are often privately owned, which means its owners can and do charge a toll to walk across. To make matters worse, many of the smaller bridges have neither roofs nor walls, so that crossing them at night often proves extremely challenging and wet. Major sights of Venice. The almost 2-mile stretch of water known as the Grand Canal is perhaps Venice's most well-known feature, with its vaporettos? Vaporettos? How do you say that? Now I want to look it up. Vaporetto. I want to try to pronounce things. I want to start doing that more often. When I don't understand a word, I need to learn how to pronounce it.
Vaporetto.
Vaporetto. Oh, fuck. Let's look up the YouTube video. Word box. Pronunciation guide videos. Okay, just give me the word, dude.
Vaporetto.
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 I Okay, I'm gonna take their word for it, but that does not sound right. Water buses, gondolas, and water taxis. The activity on the canal itself is almost fascinating, as the grand and often colorful palaces on its shores. Many of the most spectacular sites in Venice are located near the open square of San Marco. Most prominent, of course, is the Basilica di San Marco, the Cathedral of St. Mark, which was completed in 1094. Its mixture of Byzantine, Romanesque, and arabesque architectural styles is indicative of the multitude of forces that helped make Venice into a vibrant cultural center. Inside the basilica are numerous relics and stunning mosaics, as well as the four magnificent bronze horses, which were taken from Byzantium during the Fourth Crusade. Nearby is the Doge's palace. That's where Doge went after he died. They dedicated a whole palace to him. A testament to the opulent lifestyle which the dukes that ruled Venice enjoyed until the Venetian Republic ended in the 18th century. The tall bell tower, or campanile, was built next to the basilica. Is the tallest structure in Venice and affords spectacular views of the city. The ancient and beautiful Rialto Bridge affords wonderful views of the Grand Canal, best seen from the Grand Canal. The Ponte de Sospiri, the Bridge of Sighs, was also named because it was the bridge connecting the Doge's palace, which served as the seat of government for hundreds of years. My window for this game is literally like this big, so forgive me if I'm misreading some of the words. With its dungeon, it was said that the people being escorted across the bridge to the prison would sigh as they looked outside, knowing it would be a long time, if ever, before they would see daylight again. Just off the Piazza San Marco is the Museo Coro? I don't know. A museum with wonderful... I just said I wanted to pretend to... I'll just pretend you're illiterate. Thanks, Rex. Its extensive collection of Venetian art throughout the ages is truly spectacular. Gelato. Okay, we know what gelato is. Sometimes the fun thing about these games is they actually like encourage you to read about the history and stuff, because they'll hide like information that's actually important to the gameplay or to the puzzles. What? Common Italian terms and phrases. Rosso. Bianco. Oh, I remember this. Nero. Giallo. Wow. Verde. Isn't that same in Spanish? I had a song when I was in kindergarten for the different Spanish pronunciations, because I went to kindergarten or preschool in the States. Red is rojo, green is verde, blue azul, yellow amarillo, purple is morado, gray is gris, brown cafe. I still remember that too. I was like 4 years old when I learned that song. Cane. Gatto. Topo. Fiori. I know that one. Porta. Parete. Branco. Traliccio. Albero. Are there more Italian? God. Okay, I remember, we're gonna have to use that later. Alright, we got like a few more pages. From the 15th century through the 18th century, a form of improvisational theater known as a commedia dell'arte thrived in Italy and influenced theater throughout Europe. A commedia dell'arte troupe consisted of 10 people, 7 men and 3 women. Like other Renaissance theater troupes, they traveled from town to town performing plays. But unlike other troupes, they did not simply act out memorized lines. Rather, everything they said was improvised, made up on the spot. Oh, wow. That I do not remember. There's a lot. I remember some of the key moments of these games, but a lot of the, little informations and stuff like that and the puzzles, it's been a while. They did not, however, make up the story as they went along. The troupe would work from an outline which described the basic plot broken into acts. As the commedia dell'arte genre evolved, so did some of the characters the performers created to bring their scenarios to life. These stock characters always dressed and acted the same way and used the same props from one play to the next. The masks the actors wore also helped their audiences recognize stock characters. A black mask with a long nose meant the actor was portraying the vicious, physically deformed, crafty man known as Pulcinella? I don't know. I'm like reverting to like my grandfather's accent. What you doing? Why you like this? That's my frame of reference for what he says most of the time. Why you like this? Why you do this? Well, an actor wearing a mask with a bushy eyebrows and a heavily furrowed brow was playing Pantalone, whose greed and naivete often set the plot in motion. So compelling were these characterizations that Shakespeare and later Molière employed them to varying degrees in their comedies. Okay. Oh, Carnival. I know what Carnival is. A celebration which lasts for several weeks. The Carnival season goes from the 12th day of Christmas, January 6th, to Shrove Tuesday, the day before Ash Wednesday. I'm not Catholic. I don't know any of the like Catholic terminology besides like Lent and Ash Wednesday. Like Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday, celebration for which New Orleans is famous, Carnival in Venice involves masks, costumes, and merrymaking. Oh, Mochi, you're Catholic? Shocking considering you're a Brit. Don't you, like, worship the king or something? I'm not fat, only on Tuesday. Oh, that's when Taco Tuesday is. See? The Catholics had something right there. They made room for Taco Tuesday. One of the traditional costumes likely to be seen during Carnival is the batua? I don't know. Which featured a white volto mask, which covers half to 3/4 of the face. A black veil or cloak completes the look. Sometimes, women sometimes wear a black oval mask called a moretta, which covers the entire face. But because the person wearing a moretta must hold the mask in place by clamping a button between her teeth, it's a mask that's seldom worn by modern-day revelers. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so we got the language there. Let's get into the game. Ooh. Well. Sorry. Oh, hello. I don't know German. It's funny, I'm like reverting to... These words are actually kind of easy to pronounce for me. Not like fully, but you know, there's some words here and there because like, I don't know. The language of my grandparents is very similar. It's kind of like a mix between Russian and Italian.
Hello, you must be the American Margarita mentioned. I'm Colin Baxter.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Hey. Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. What are you doing?
What are you doing, if you don't mind my asking?
Right now I'm restoring this 14th century mosaic, which means, without getting overly technical, I'm cleaning the tesserae that remain in place, repairing those that have been damaged, and replacing those that are missing with new ones custom crafted to match.
Tesserae, it's like tiles, right?
You kinda lost me at tesserae.
Simply put, tesserae are the individual tiles which comprise a mosaic.
Where did you learn how to restore mosaics?
Oxford University.
Oh.
That's where I'm from, actually.
Okay.
Oxford, England. At least, that's where I was born. I live here now and
Mochi, how's
intend
the
to do so for a
accent?
very long while. Although I say that with no small amount of guilt.
Why do you feel guilty?
People like me and Helena are the reason true Venetians are slowly going extinct. We foreigners come to Venice, fall in love with her, and wind up staying. High demand for food and housing results in high prices, which in many cases means the people who were born here have to leave because they can no longer afford to live here. If I could be granted one wish, it would be to have been born here. That way I would feel entitled to live here.
Dude, you're a fucking
I
colonizer.
would know how to speak Italian.
You don't speak Italian?
Much as it shames me to admit it, no. Languages don't come easily to me. And since I am able to do what I do without knowing Italian, you know, I have some slides of various tesserae. Not only are they enormously informative, but they're also quite beautiful. Would you like to see them?
I remember this.
Sure.
Marvelous. Here we go. Sometimes red is simply breathtaking. Has all the radiance of a sapphire. What a luscious shade of lilac.
Dude's hyperfixating. We can't shame the man for
very
hyperfixating.
definition of beauty.
The accents are, yeah. There's some, like the British accents, they're okay with.
Green may just be my favorite color.
The game that takes place in Japan, they literally only have one Asian actor.
Can't get any more
on the
indigo than
cast.
that.
Like voicing all these people with like heavy Japanese accents. It's all white people
what a
except for
yummy
one
shade of
natural
yellow.
Japanese person, and it's atrocious.
Look how the light plays off of it.
Okay.
What a yummy shade of yellow.
End my suffering, please. Oh, I got a new follower. Thank you.
Such a delicate hue. Lovely shade of scarlet. The color is simply unparalleled.
Okay.
Looks like it was carved from amethyst.
I think I've seen enough.
I think I've seen enough.
Very well. I thought I had at long last found a kindred spirit, someone who shared my passion for beauty, for art, but you apparently are like everyone else, interested only in what something is worth instead of what it offers the soul.
Okay,
No,
dude.
no, please. I'd stay, but I really do need to be somewhere.
This man is an ick and a
Believe
half.
me, I think what you're doing is fascinating, and you obviously really know your stuff. In fact, that figurine in front of you, I've been dying to ask you about it. It's exquisite.
What, this statuette? Yes, it is exquisite. It's an example
You'll
of late
stick the
Etruscan
type, yeah.
bronze work, no doubt cast some
I'm from
2200 years
Oxford.
ago. I'm not sure how Margarita
I
came
like
to own
reading
it, but she's
books.
very fortunate. It's almost impossible to find bronzetti of this quality outside a museum.
Bronzetti.
You see, after they conquered the Etruscans, the ancient Romans melted down thousands upon thousands of statues like this just so they could make coins.
Interesting. Shoot, I wish I had time to hear more.
No, you go on. We can talk more later. Oh, a parcel was just delivered for you.
A
It's by the door.
parcel?
Thank you.
It's a parcel on a Tuesday. I can't. Okay, well, let's go get our package. Oh!
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. Here, I'll get those.
Killian. Hildegard Killian, Sunnyside Drive. Oh, it's our roommate.
You must be my newly arrived roommate. I'm Helena Berg.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sorry for all the commotion when I came in last night. My plane got in 3 hours late.
No need to worry about waking me up. I can sleep through almost anything. But I'm sure you have things to do and places to go, so I won't keep you. Oh, by the way, there's a parcel for you in the entryway. Ciao.
Ciao! I love Abby doesn't put her foot in her mouth. She goes all the way up. Yeah, I know. You want to see me put my foot in my mouth? Hello, Helena. Oh, first time chatter. Hi. I will come to Canada and fight you. Mochi, I dare you. You don't have the guts. Come and fight me. I'd like to see you try. Banca del Oro. The Bank del Oro? The Bank del Oro. I'm going to start pronouncing it like, you know, Midwestern Americans pronounce Iraq. The Banca del Oro. Miss Nancy Drew. Presto cana scausta. Please find and close your bank card from the Banca del Oro. You'll find a convenient automatic teller machine in the Piazza di San Marco. Please visit there immediately so we may activate your account. Best regards, Bruno Salion. Okay. Sabion. Those look like L's. I hate cursive. I'm over a foot taller than you. Fighting you is easy. Yeah, no, you know what? I got a good vantage point. I can just punch you right in the stomach. I feel like a 12-year-old right now. I feel like a 12-year-old boy. I know my cousin Sam is like this so much. He's like, I'm gonna fight you. I'll beat you. Kids are so funny like that. Banco dell'Oro. Customer relations. Can I crush my Italian lessons with... Yeah, go for it. Actually, that's kind of a bucket list thing of mine. I really want to... I'm starting with Japanese, which is, you know, a really, really hard language to learn to start off with. But I'm sick of, like, watching anime with subtitles, you know? And you have to, like, keep your full attention. I want to be able to scroll Twitter while watching anime. That is the sole reason why I'm learning Japanese. Anyway, and then I really want to learn French and Spanish, because from everything I've read about Italian, it's kind of a combo of French and Spanish. There's a lot of similarities. So if I learn Spanish and I learn French, then I feel like, you know, Italian would be super easy to pick up. I don't know. I want to, you know, actually be good with languages. And it's a good skill to have if I want to travel a lot. Anyway, has the phantom struck again? Nuns at the Convent of Saint Gervas awoke this morning to discover that the legendary jewel-encrusted chalice of the Saint altar, which their convent was named after, was missing. Police report that sometime between midnight and 5 a.m., someone broke into the underground chamber in which the chalice was kept, unlocked its glass display case, and made off with the ancient relic, which is estimated to be worth at least 50,000 euros. According to the head mother, Sister Lucille, the thief managed to breach the state-of-the-art security system which guarded the chalice without harming any of the convent's residents or damaging any property. For that we are very grateful, but the chalice is precious to us for reasons that have nothing to do with money. We beseech the thief who stole it from us so gracefully to return it the same way. Striking swiftly and silently and leaving no clues behind are signatures of the burglar popularly known as the Phantom. Police, however, say it's too early to attribute the theft of the chalice to the mysterious masked figure who has been glimpsed before and after the thefts of other valuable art objects. It doesn't matter if it's the same guy or not, said Venice Police Commissioner Antonio Del Dinardo. We're going to catch him. Allegedly removed from the grave of martyred Saint Gervas almost 1800 years ago, the chalice is sold solid. Once again, the window I'm playing on is this, like, teeny tiny. It's like this big. That big. Okay. The chalice is solid gold and encrusted with jewels. Most notable are the patterns of rubies and emeralds, from which the letter G on one side and the letter P on the other. Okay, according to legend, the chalice was originally made of tin, was shared by Gervas and his twin brother Protais. Upon its removal from Gervas's grave, the tin cup was miraculously transformed into the chalice. It was miraculous. I know, I felt kind of bad. One of my friends growing up is Catholic. And she went to Italy and she went to all these like really, really famous sites for Catholicism. And I was like maybe 8 or 9, I think 9, 10. I was 10 because I was living with my grandma at the time. And she showed me the pictures of, one of the saints who had supposedly been preserved by God or something like that. Like, you know, like, this old nun from, like, you know, hundreds of years ago who was miraculously preserved as, like, a divine act of God. And little 10-year-old me was like, she looks like a wax figure! And she's like, they're showing us these photos. And then looking back on it, I realized how psychotic that is to say that to someone who's, like, a devout Catholic. The Italian phantom is fantasma, which means ghost. Fantasma. So the Italian title of this game would be Il Fantasma di Venezia. Ooh, that's cool. And someone said in chat, that's a good lingual bucket list so far. Klingon. I know, Duolingo has a... Like, they have, like, High Targaryen and Klingon and stuff like that. Which, actually, High Targaryen would be so cool to learn. Alright, well, I don't want to leave the Kai yet. I kind of want to look around. Okay. Helena Berg. Il Fantasma di Venezia.
Nancy, you are up. Come talk to me. Buongiorno. And again, welcome
Hello.
to Canas Costa. I see you finally decided to get up.
Oh, I'm not gonna say that. That's so rude.
Actually, I've been up for a while.
Good for you. I got up, showered, and came straight up here. If it's the daytime and it's sunny, no matter the time of year, this is where you will find me. They say the sun gives you wrinkles and worse, and that may be true, but it also makes you tan. To me, to be tan is good. Your accommodations, they are to your liking?
It's so funny, like, playing this game. Like, she reminds me kind of my grandmother, because there's so many similarities. It's kind of funny. Like, my grandparents are from the former Yugoslavia, and there's so many similarities between both Russian and Italian in that area of the world, which is kind of funny. So it's a weird combo. Like, my grandparents, they speak like the Russians, but with the mannerisms of the Italians. Like, it's very big and bold, and they use hand gestures and shit like that. And the tanning, especially. Like, my grandmother... Like, I had cousins tell me as a kid, oh, you don't need sunscreen. The water will protect you. I had so many sunburns as a kid because, like, my dad's from Norway. My mom's got the skin that can kind of handle, you know, the sun for a long time. I got my dad's pale, white-ass skin, so I burn at the drop of a hat. The room is wonderful. Yeah.
Oh,
let's be
yes,
nice.
the room is wonderful.
You do not mind having a roommate?
Not at all.
Ah, you are just being polite.
That's not true.
The last thing a young lady wants when she is on holiday is a roommate.
You get to meet new people.
I warned Prudence that you would have to share a room, but she said you had to come to Venezia this week and you had to stay here. And as we both know, what Prudence wants, Prudence gets.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gone outside the car yet?
No, not yet.
Just do not forget to take your key and lock the front door whenever you leave. This is not the Palazzo Grassi, but I do have several valuable pieces of art. And with Il Fantasma, this phantom thief, running around and stealing everything, I prefer not to take any chances.
How long have you lived here?
Almost 2 years. 2 wonderful but very expensive years.
Yeah, I can imagine.
The city expects homeowners like me to maintain these old buildings. But who pays for everything? We do. The Restoration Council gives us nothing, not one single euro. It is criminal.
Miss Rutherford, Prudence, she led me to believe you had a lot of money.
You miss the point. Just because I can afford to pay does not mean I should. It is the principle. It is the principle of the thing.
Okay.
Besides, being rich is something I like. If I am all the time spending money, I will soon be unrich.
So penny pinching, that's another thing. Being kind of a cheapskate. It's...
I met the guy who's restoring the big mosaic in the main room. He's pretty intense.
Colin Baxter?
This is like nostalgia to the
I do
max
not
right
know
now.
how any man can find happiness looking at pieces of painted rock all day.
There's worse
Talking
jobs
to
to have.
him, it's like taking a sleeping pill. Que barba.
Like being a Republican.
But they say he is good, and so he works for me.
Who are they?
Who are they?
Yeah, it's some dangerous
Everyone I
territory there.
know. All my friends owned castles like this one. And since
She's about to
something
come
is
out with some,
always
like,
in need of repair,
conspiracy
we are
theory.
constantly on the lookout for good workmen. And when we find them, we trade them back and forth like you Americans trade recipes for cookies. Olivia von Hellstein raved about the work he did for her. And what is good enough for the Countess of Schlosselbeck is more than
Schlosselbeck.
good enough for me.
I'll stop pestering you now.
Ciao.
It's they. They're bastards.
Please, do not read that.
Just go snooping through stuff. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. So give Prudence Rutherford a call.
Check.
Um,
Did that. Did that. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet.
okay, so let's go talk to Helena. Helena Berg. And then we will go to the bank.
Hello, Nancy, right? So, how do you like Venice?
It's alright. No.
Oh, it's incredible.
I think Venice
wanna
is
go
the
to
most
Venice
fascinating
so
city
bad.
in the world. Its
Before it
history,
sinks.
its art, its layout, everything about it is so rich and so beautiful, and there's so much about human ingenuity. I absolutely love it.
Where are you from?
I was born in Austria, but I'm from all
I've
over.
been to
really.
Austria. It's really
England, France, Germany, and someday Venice will be my home. Every time I come here, I make an effort to meet new people. Having friends is very important to me, you see? But I don't want to move here until I can afford my own palazzo. So, until that day, I shall have to content myself with staying here wherever I can and as often as I can.
And my aunt is Italian, and she really wants to take her kid, like my cousin, to Italy. I want to go so bad. Like, I'm not even Well, partially Italian. There's some Italian DNA in there somewhere. But I really want to go, and I know it's like a trip for them to do, but I really want to tag along. But also my, I mentioned my university, I think, has a bunch of different language courses, and many of those courses involve, like, actual, like, 2 to 3 week study tours within those countries where the languages are from. So I want to do the Japanese language courses first, because that might be my only chance to go to Japan. I don't know. I'm going to apply for the JET program after I graduate, but yeah, I really want to, like, learn more languages.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a journalist.
Hey!
Right now, I live in Hamburg because that's where
Represent!
the offices of Your Event magazine are. I do most of my writing for them. But I know far more about Venice than I do about Hamburg. In fact, I know more about Venice than most Venetians do. I know where the best souvenir stands are, the nicest glass shops. Yeah, I'll make you a list of the cheapest cafes.
No, that's okay. You don't need to do that.
You don't want to know where the cheapest cafes are? Are you sure you're American?
Ouch.
I'm just not into touristy things, that's all.
I see.
Oh, but you could tell me what your very favorite spot in Venice is. I'd love to know that.
Oh, well, let me think. That would have to be Campo San Paolo.
Why not just play
There's
along? I want to know where the
I don't
cheapest
know,
cafes
something
are.
very avant-garde about it that's quite charming.
What do you think about all this fancy?
So, what do you think about all this phantom thief stuff?
I probably shouldn't say this, but I think it's great. A caped figure darting down walkways beside moonlit canals, melting mist-like into the shadows, escaping not with stolen money, but stolen art. It's all just so wonderfully Venetian.
Yeah, if I ever go to Italy, I'll have to check that out. It's also wonderfully you condone what he's doing. Have you written about it? What should we ask? You condone what he's doing. Have you written about it? I feel like we should dig into that a bit more.
You condone what he's doing?
No, of course not. It just captures the imagination, that's all.
That's fair.
As far as crime sprees go, this one is rather refreshing.
I was
If
obsessed
Phantasma
with
hasn't physically hurt
was it
anyone, and has
Bonnie
some
and
very
Clyde in
interesting
high school?
ideas when it comes to what's worth stealing. In fact, it's altogether possible this phantom could turn out to be a woman. Whew,
Girl
that
boss.
would be a story I'd write for free.
We got a girl boss phantom. I'm not gonna kill her, Mochi. What if we give Nancy a Glock? No, actually, there is a game. The very first game, the non-remastered one, the one I played when I was a kid, the one where you have to use, like, the 2 discs to switch out to, like, reach different areas of the map. They changed it for the remastered version, but the ending of the very first Nancy Drew game, you confront the bad guy and you literally pull a fucking gun on him. It's the best thing ever.
Since you're a journalist and you're right here, aren't you tempted to write a story about this phantom thief person?
As a matter of fact, I am writing a story for Your Welt.
Ooh.
So, have you dug up anything juicy?
This
Give us
case
the deets.
is so huge, the police are
Huge.
swamped. Apparently, they've got people coming in from all over the world to help track down leads. My contacts at the police station are too busy to give me the time of day, let alone a juicy tip. However, one of my non-police sources just told me something very interesting. He said the word on the street is that the next thing the thief steals is going to be a person.
He's going to kidnap someone?
A very wealthy someone. At least, that's a rumor.
Do you talk to Colin Baxter very much?
I try to talk to him, but he's so focused on his work. Having a decent conversation with him is virtually impossible. Once, out of politeness, I feigned an interest in what he was doing, and the next thing I knew...
He was showing you his tesserae slides.
Yes! They went on and on.
He's
and
literally just right in
on.
the same room as us.
It was nightmarish. I felt like a seabird that had landed in an oil slick and couldn't fly away.
And this is like a big
The only way I
stone
could
room.
escape
It's
was to
echoey.
confess that I found the slides less than fascinating, which hurt his feelings terribly, I'm afraid. But it couldn't be helped.
So you don't know much about him?
I know nothing about him at all. Actually, that's not quite true. Once, while he was working, his cell phone rang. He immediately left the room to take the call, but as he was leaving, he picked up by saying, "This is Justin." Not Colin. Justin.
Oh? Oh?
He's using a fake name?
Suspicious,
Either
suspicious.
Justin or Colin. One of them's fake.
One of them.
I
Them.
should get going.
It's been a pleasure. Pretty locket.
Ooh.
Thank you. My boyfriend gave it to me.
Boyfriend. You do have it all, don't you, Nancy Drew?
Yeah, how did Nancy get a boyfriend when she's like literally halfway across the world? 24/7, all day, every day. That's my question. How do date? Skype. No, this game came out before. Oh yeah, no, I remember the older games. We'll get into them. Don't worry, we'll be playing all of them. So the Piazza San Marco. Let's check the letter. Oh, we don't have the letter that they gave us. Alright, Campo San Paolo. Oh, we have to click on it. Oh, we're going for a walk. Alrighty. Boat. I'm guessing, yeah, the Piazza San Marco, I think that's where the... Yeah, there we go.
This kiosk could come in handy if I ever need any reference books.
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. We can snoop through our roommate's stuff now. Eurovelt. That's the... Okay, we got money, so we gotta be careful. Sassy Detective. This is a running joke in all the Nancy Drew games, this magazine. Alright, and usually the Sassy Detective magazines have like hints and stuff for what we can do. I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your friend, guy. Okay, is that it? Okay. More reading. To most people, a locked door is a major obstacle. To be a good detective, it is a mere inconvenience. Or to a good detective, it is a mere inconvenience, especially one locked with an ordinary pin and tumbler lock. All that's needed to get around this obstacle is a little knowledge and something as common as a hairpin. The pin and tumbler lock is comprised of two basic parts, a cylinder and its housing. This type of lock can be set into the door or can be part of the doorknob. When the correct key is inserted into the cylinder can be turned. When it turns, it retracts whatever is protruding into the door jamb and the door can be opened. But what allows one key to turn the cylinder and not all keys? Oh, they go at different levels, right? Row of pins extending from inside the cylinder out into the housing. Each pin is actually two pins set, one on top of the other and held in place by a tiny spring. When a key is inserted into the cylinder, its unique pattern of ridges and valleys pushes on the pins and adjusts their position. When the wrong key is inserted into the cylinder, its pattern of ridges and valleys is also realigns the pins, but because it is not the correct key, all of the pin sets do not meet at the edge of the cylinder, so the cylinder cannot turn and the door remains locked. Inserting something long, thin, and sturdy into a pin and tumbler lock. Oh, this is cool. They used to do contests. I wanted to enter one of these so bad as a kid, where you like send photos of yourself and you can be referenced in the games. Like these are all fans of the game. That's so cute. I love it. Okay, so lock picking. All right. Eurovelt. Oh. There we go. The trial of Leo Macciano by Helena Berg. Oh, that's our, yeah. The prosecution spent the first 2 weeks of what will undoubtedly prove to be one of the most important trials of the 21st century, establishing the foundation for its case against Venetian crime boss Leo Macciano. Finally, in the... I need to, like, look up against the screen. It's so tiny. Finally, in week 3, it was time to call witnesses. One by one, Macciano's alleged henchmen entered the box, and piece by piece his empire fell apart, buckling under the weight of the testimony which his former minions, now witnesses for the state, unhappily surrendered. Luigi Latino went first. He soon revealed that all the major players in Macciano's organization had code names based on the names of Roman emperors. Oh, hey, okay. His code name was Nero. Not surprisingly, Hadrian, one of the Roman Empire's most productive rulers, had Hadrian run a... Okay, so this is a... Stan came Pietro Bonetti, known to those in Macciano's organization as Tiberius, the equivalent of its director of research. Macciano through, okay, yada yada yada, one hand drives us 3, leader hacker. So is this the crime ring to the Phantom, I wonder? Did they let someone else take the fall? So it looks like Helena writes pretty extensive stories about, like, crime rings and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting that she's, like, so obsessed with the Phantom. Alright, last bit of reading, and then we'll... oh, no, wait. No more reading.
I need a card.
Spy time! Welcome, Nancy Drew. Important. All important information is confidential. Use discretion when discussing this case with anyone other than your contact, Sophia. Alright. It's spy time! We're working for the government. I hate it too, but what can be done? Case instructions assignment. After you read this, you will be provided with a pair of binoculars and a PDA. Using the binoculars, you will watch Antonio Fango, a suspect in the recent thefts attributed to the Phantom. See crime dossier. The window of his office is in the Argonne building in the Campo de Freri? Can be clearly seen from the rooftop of the Canascosta. See photo above. Oh, I see. Oh, that's on the roof where Margarita was. The surveillance team at the entrance to the Argonne building will page you via the PDA whenever Fango enters. An audio signal will alert you to his arrival. A light on the PDA will remain as long as he's in the building. Any suspicious or unusual... Of course, if it was Ned on vacation with Nancy, he would say, solve the caso, and I would watch the... You go do your silly little thing, I'll watch my soccer... No, Ned's a sweetheart. Ned is, like, ultimate himbo material in these games. He's awesome. Immediately using the PDA, press the call button on the PDA keypad to reach your contact, Detective Sofia Leparace. Background on Antonio Demetrius Fango. Born in Genoa, June 1st, 1972, kicked out of the... that thing, Tesla, for cheating. Oh. Okay, so he was caught cheating in university or something. In December 1993, moved to Venice from Milan in March 2006. Custom designs and installs communication entertainment systems for homes and businesses through his company. He is the sole employee. After the theft of the Doge's sword, Venice police received a tip that Fongo may have been involved. Wire traps and surveillance of his building and apartment have revealed nothing out of the ordinary. His contact with the police is limited. About once a week, he buys an assortment of chocolates he rarely eats out. Often takes long, random, unaccompanied walks. He has no criminal record. Damn. Maybe Carson would be that guy. Hey. Ooh. Okay.
Ciao, this is Nancy Drew.
Yes. Is this Detective Leporace?
Si, but please, to you I am just Sophia.
I'll remember that, Sophia.
Why do you call? Gnarls be watching Fongo. He is not in his office.
I know. I just wanted to make sure this PDA thing works.
It is from the GDAF. Military equipment is good. But you are smart to test it, Nancy. And you are good to help us. We are very short-handed. Carnevale keeps the police very busy.
I just hope I can help.
Remember, when you have seen Fongo do something of interest, call me. Ciao.
That kind of sucks. That, well, they mentioned wire traps of his building and stuff. Ooh, oh, damn, we have to pay money? No. Oh, I see, we can pay money for music, or we can just go, yeah. We'll do that later. Oh, I want gelato. Oh, now I want ice cream. Okay. Lime, coconut. Do we have any mango? Let's get some gelato. Okay, we've got... What flavors would I pick if I was here? I would probably pick chocolate, banana, blueberry. If I had to pick any flavors here, it'd probably be those three. I don't like those sound effects. I don't like those sound effects at all. That's not a nice thing. That's not the way with the Lord. I love banana.
Time to use my Italian dictionary.
Comprimo I fiori, so you'll get money if you... Yeah, we buy flowers. Like compensation, because... Isn't that what that means? Compriamo I fiori, so you get compensation for flowers. Is that right? The dude in chat, Brave Bushido. Oh yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Am I getting the right idea?
I need my Italian dictionary.
Mochi. Okay.
I need to translate this.
Well, I tried. Wow, sunflower. I wonder what this could possibly be. Can I buy... Oh, okay, we can buy soda too. Okay, well, I don't want to waste all my money right now. I have a feeling we're gonna... Oh, what's this? Are we just digging through trash? Okay, Nancy. Weirdo. Campo San Marco. I think this is the building where Fongo is, right? Oh, no. Yeah, see why... Oh. Yeah, just digging through trash for money.
Wonder what this says in English.
Dance auditions? Dancers wanted. Oh. Okay.
I'd probably get in trouble if I picked these.
Oh, we buy flower. Oh, so we can go around and we can pick flowers. Oh, we're gonna have to remember that. Campo de Frari. Oh, that's where Fongo is. Never mind. So... I thought gato. Oh, does that mean like kitty? Like, okay, like babies. So Club Kitty. That don't sound
That's
right.
my pager. Antonio Fongo is in his office. Time to go to work.
Are we gonna go into Club Kitty? What goes on at Club Kitty? Nancy Drew game where she just walks her. She has to investigate a strip club or something.
I'm too far away to see anything.
Okay. Damn. Argon. Whoa, animation. For the win. Wait till you see the animation of the older games. It's so
Nancy,
epic.
What are you doing?
Oh shit. Spying on someone. We can just outright say we're spying on someone. Studying the architecture.
Studying the architecture. That's what I want to be, an architect. So I'm kind of boning up.
You Americans always busy doing something. Canoia.
Canoia? What does that mean? So annoying? I don't know. If you know like the root words for a lot of things in English, you can kind of figure out the basic meanings of like things in French and Spanish, because there's so many similarities between all three languages. Okay, so... Oh. Pigeon!
This looks interesting.
How naughty. Did he take a message from the pigeon? Look at that walking animation.
I'd better go somewhere private and call Sophia.
He removed something from the pigeon's leg. You are positive?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he removed something, kind of studied it, then left the
Canoia.
office.
I remember that.
Maybe he is using a trained pigeon to communicate with someone. Yes, this could be true, because we know that by phone he talks to almost no one. Here is what we will do. I will deliver to you a tracking device. You will sneak into Fango's office when he is not there and feed it to the pigeon. After that, you can use your PDA to see in what direction it has flown.
You want me to feed a tracking device to a pigeon?
It will be very, very tiny. But I do not want to leave it at the ATM. If you go there too much, people will get suspicious. So we will leave it for you in the costume store in Campo Santa Maria Formosa. It will be hidden among the things there. You will have to find it.
How will I know what it looks like?
Very soon, I will send a picture of it to your PDA. But you must locate the device quickly. If you do not find it in time, it will destroy itself. If that happens, we will hide another device. Your PDA will show you where we have hidden it.
You want me to feed a tracking device that self-destructs to a pigeon?
The self-destruct mechanism will automatically deactivate when you pick it up. And do not worry. The device will not hurt the pigeon after it is swallowed.
Well, then I guess I'm on my way to Campo Santa Maria Formosa.
Good to know, good to
After you have fed
know.
the tracking device to the pigeon, you must do two things. You must find out where the pigeon goes when it leaves Fango's, and you must discover what it is carrying. Call me when you know these things. Ciao.
Alright. Oh, we got the German-English dictionary now, so let's go snooping. Greetings from Venice. The weather is wonderful, and I'm thinking of you. I found a lovely car. You and Frederic can stay here when you come over next month. I want to go traveling with my friends. We're talking about going to Portland Comic-Con next year. I'll have graduated by then, so I'll be like basically free. Mom and Dad, Venice is so beautiful. I'm enjoying Carnival, but haven't yet bought my costume. I'm thinking of dressing up as a cat. Much love, Helena. Starting to feel tired, so good night. Night, Mochi. Thank you for joining. Oh wait, weren't there flowers we can get money for?
Would it be all right if I picked some flowers?
Go ahead. Prudence got them from a plantation in Hawaii. The Healy Research Center.
Oh, Healy. That's another
They
game.
grow like weeds.
That's another one of the games. Oh. Ah! Sorry. Okay, sweet. We got some flowers. Did you hear that person singing on the roof? Oh, we need to lock the door behind us, right? Right. Okay, let's check our checklist. Talk more to Helena Berg. Go to the automated teller mission.
All done.
Yep. Wait for the police to page me. PDA.
Did that. Check.
I need to report to...
All done.
Here we go. Go to the costume store in Campo Santa Maria Formosa and find the tracking device the police hid for me there. Okay. Any more flowers? Nope. What's at the Rialto Market? Is it the same place we were before?
il più buono di tutti. Qui venite.
Qui venite. Okay. I have no idea what those words mean, but they sound fun. Okay, let's, actually we should probably save. Second chance bees? Oh, we could have died with the bees? Okay, tracker. Okay, we have to find it before it self-destructs. Oh. Oh! Okay. Alright, Nancy, let's buy you some new things because this is ridiculous. Ooh. That's cute. Actually, no. We want to save our money. Let's save our money. Alright. We got...
Did that. Still have to do that.
Sneak into Fongo's office. Alright. This Halloween, I plan to dress up as Venetian ghost jester. Ooh, that's cool. I know, I want to do something with my friends this Halloween. I don't know what I want to do.
Looks like I'm going to have to pick this lock somehow.
Are you serious? What am I thinking? Oh, we, also... Let's go back to the flower place. What is your go-to outfit for Halloween? It was Alice in Wonderland for years. But I've got so many cosplay things now, I might go as either... I think I might go as Zelda from Breath of the Wild. That seems like a good go-to, because I've got the full cosplay. I really want to do a Disney Princess cosplay. For, like, Comic-Con or something. Okay, is this the place with the... Yeah. Because we want to feed the tracker to the pigeon, right? So we're gonna need... He's not just gonna eat the tracker on its own. Campo Santa Maria Formosa. Where was the flower stand? Campo Santa... was it the Rialto Market? I want some money. Money, please! Also, thank you to the new followers. I haven't been getting notifications while I'm on my live scene thing.
Pasta fresca di tutti I tipi, fatta a casa.
Grazie.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, the Sassy Detective magazine mentioned we can use... What was it? Well, anyway, we can just grab a hairpin, you know? Feels pretty self-explanatory. Which we can find over here. Ooh, look! Cute! With those sneakers, I love it. Very Y2K. Actually, let's change our outfit. So if I was here, yeah, I kind of like this. No. Anyway, let's get the pins. Make sure to lock. No, idiot. Huh. Alright, let's save. Breaking in. Okay, so we need to line up all the pins. Remember what the Sassy Detective magazine said about lining up the pins, the ridges? Okay, that one moves on its own. Oh. Here we go. Hello, Mr. Pigeon. Oh, wait, we're gonna need to... Hold on, I remember this from when I first played the game. I'm just gonna take a picture of the pigeon real quick.
Check. Check. Check.
Okay.
Did that. I haven't done that.
Check Fononco's office, especially his computer. Ooh. Pigeon! My cousin Elle loves pigeons. She's gonna be so happy when she sees this. Can I pet the pigeon? I want to pet the pigeon. Pigeon. I remember when I was a kid, my dada, my grandpa, had pigeons, like pet pigeons. He loves pigeons so much.
Oh my gosh, Bongo's coming back.
Where do I go? Ah! Oh, damn. Is he here to talk about his car's He's talking to the pigeon?
Vola, vola.
Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, the Commedia dell'arte. The Pregella, il Dottore, il Capitano, Scaramuccia. Right? Arlecchino? Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. This feels important. Time to get out the handy dandy notebook. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. So the Commedia dell'arte poster. So we've got... Huh. Tahiti.
I need my Italian dictionary.
Really? Bermuda. Tahiti. That's a German dictionary, never mind. Okay, Virgin Islands, Tahiti, I don't know what that is. Bermuda. Aruba. Seychelles? I don't know where that is. Cocoa Kringle Bar. There's another running gag in the series. Oh, it's binary. We just did a binary puzzle with the Crooked Man. Okay. Oh, kitty.
Looks like some cards are missing.
The cup. Sword. Wasn't a chalice one of the things that was stolen? Didn't we just read in the newspaper this morning how a chalice was one of the things that was stolen by the Phantom? So maybe the playing cards are like a code. Oh, this is from one of the other games. It's a reference to one of the older games in the series. Oh. What's the name of that mask? It was this one, right? So the password. Bongo password is Scaramuccia. I think? Or is it Brighella? Am I reading it wrong? Nope. So it must have been Brighella. That was the next. How do you spell that? Yeah. All right. I really want to get a Remarkable. I know those things are expensive, but I really, really want one for like games like this. There's a reference to one of the other Nancy Drew games. All right. Mi, re, do, si, la, re. Re, do, la, so. That's a callback to my classic music days. Dun, dun, dun. If you know the first note, like do, you can basically figure out the whole song because it's a major scale. So if you can read ahead, you can figure out the tune. All right, Brighella. What the frick? I'm the worst detective ever. Okay, we're taking a picture of this bitch. What the heckaroonie? What are you? Is that not the right one? It's not Il Dottore, is it? That's weird. Is it case sensitive? Okay. Dude left his hat. London School of Applied Technology. Certificate of Merit.
Wonder what this says in English.
Yeah, I wonder. Computer science. Okay, we're just gonna take a picture. And then while we're at it, let's listen to this. Let's write this down, because I feel like that's going to be important. Do si la re. Damn it, I missed it. Okay, I'm just gonna... See the ray. Take a picture. And then I'm going to write them down in my journal, just because I don't want to be flipping through a bunch of random notes and get them mixed up. See, I remember playing these games before, like, camera cell phones were a thing. That was so annoying. Re, do, la, fi, sol, so, do, and then it was mi, do, do. I could probably have just memorized the tune and then figured it out from there. Sol, mi. This feels like homework. I love it. I'm such a nerd. Fa, re. Listen, there are worse things to be than a nerd. At least I enjoy learning. Re, la, si, re. Okay. Now let's figure out the computer, because that's annoying. You look at... Oh! Not even close. Okay. But that picture didn't look anything like Il Capitano. Okay. What's in your trash, dude? Other than me. The following airline reservation has been canceled upon your request. Flight 2034 to adult September 30 one-way departure, Venice, Italy, destination Tahiti, French Polynesia. Please allow us to make your next dream vacation a reality. Always choose to fly Eklund Airlines. Okay. Chess log. Hello, Il Capitano. How about a nice game of chess? I know. I'm writing these all down in a notebook. Because when I was a kid, I used to have this giant file with all the notes from my previous Nancy Drew games, and I kind of want to... I lost the file, so I'm reinventing. I'm restarting. You play white, Il Capitano. This is my first time, but a friend recommends me your esteemed establishment. Wonderful. Please supply me with your mailing address for billings. What chess notation do you prefer, Krollmeister? I understand, but... Oh, Krollmeister. Krollmeister is basically like the Nancy Drew universe version of Amazon. It's like the company that makes like literally everything. I understand, but I prefer standard Arabic algebraic. Damn it. I just completely missed over the... Why did I say Arabic? Whenever you want to quit, choose the game name. I'm so used to like reading other countries. We've been reading so many other countries, like names and languages. It just... Whenever you want to quit, choose the game screen. Final start. KH3. King to H3. Pawn to F7. Pawn to A4. King to H6. Knight. No, knight. Right? Yeah, knight to D3. Another airline cancellation. The following airline reservation has been canceled upon your request. So it sounds like... There was a book on chess we could use. Gina's chessboard is temporarily closed. Okay, it's closed for maintenance. Huh. So I think they're using chess notation to give clues on where to rob next, and the cards to indicate what they want to steal. Alright.
Nancy, you have tracked the pigeon.
No, but
Please, Nancy, I'm very busy. Do not call me until you have done what I told you to do.
Okay,
Use the
Jesus.
tracking device. Feed it to Fongo's
Sorry,
feet.
Mom.
Find out where it goes and see what it is carrying. I am sorry, but right now that is all I want to know.
Okay.
Ciao.
Okay. So is the pigeon here? So what did the pigeon look like again? I took a picture of him. He was gray with one gray stripe, or one black stripe, was it? Yeah, look at him. There's the pigeon. That's what he looked like. Okay, so he's got a green neck. One line, because... Oh, Jesus Christ. Green neck, black tail.
Gotcha.
Ah, first try.
Hello? What kind of message is that? I'd better call Sophia.
Hello.
Nancy, you have tracked the pigeon.
After it left Fongo's, it flew to Campo Santa Margarita. It landed right next to this place called Casa de Giochi.
Casa de Giochi. You are sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Is something wrong?
Casa de Giochi is a private club owned by Enrico Tazza. The police suspect that he fences stolen goods for big criminals like Leo Macchiano. If Fongo is working for the Phantom, perhaps Tatsa is working for him too. Look around the Casa de Giochi, Nancy. Talk to Tatsa if you can. Get on his good side. See how much you can find out without making him suspicious. Was the pigeon carrying a message?
Yes, but all it says is hello in English, followed by an exclamation point.
There is a dot at the bottom of this exclamation point.
Oh.
Yeah?
You
Microdots.
must find a microscope and examine this dot, Nancy. If Fongo was sending a message to Tatsa, maybe it's hidden there.
A microdot, of course. I'll do that.
I forgot
I'll find
about
a
that.
microscope and take a look at it.
If I do not hear from you, you will hear from me.
Okay. Microdotting. Money, 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 please. Monies.
Wonder what this says in English.
Casa de Giochi. A joke house? I don't know. House of games. So, Giochi means games? Lunchtime. Oh, God.
Mio fratello si sposa, Vania, lo sai?
Ma non lo sapeva, un uomo sposa un uomo o una donna?
No.
Ooh. Scotland Yard, Justin Matthias Beaumont. Beaumont?
È simpatico, no?
Sì, l'unico problema è che Maria è un...
Beaumont. I'm dumb.
No, non c'è problema.
English language.
Benedico questo matrimonio.
Justin Matthias Beaumont, aka Colin Baxter, born in Oxford, England, 8th of December 1981, graduated from University of Oxford with Bachelor of Fine Arts in May 2001 while painting a fresco at the country home of Jonas something in October 2004. Beaumont stole a painting by Renoir worth £7,500 from Lundquist's. I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm illiterate. Private collection. The painting was recovered. Beaumont pled guilty, served 1 year at Ashwell Prison, moved to Venice, Italy in April 2006. Works as a private contractor, creating and restoring frescoes and mosaics. Seen on at least one occasion playing cards with Pietro Mazzola, a black market art dealer with ties to former Macchiano theft ring. To date, no other infractions.
Antonio?
Sì?
Hold on.
Domani per caso?
Fammi
We
vedere
saw
un
in this
attimo,
magazine
devo
here,
chiamare
the
la
German
mamma, perché
magazine,
senza il suo permesso non posso
by
fare niente.
Helena.
Ho capito.
She knows all about the Macchiano case.
Felice anche.
Abbiamo bisogno di qualcosa per stasera, per la cena?
Sì, dobbiamo andare al supermercato a comprare dei pomodori e dei peperoni.
She knows all about this case and everything about it. Like,
Sì,
she
ce n'è
literally
uno qui
did
vicino,
a
a 50 metri.
profile. Or what's it called? She wrote a piece on this case. I highly doubt that she wouldn't know who Colin actually is. So, did she intentionally lead us? Okay, Doppler Institute for Independent Industrial Arts, Casa de Giochi, Enrico Tazza, Campo Santa Margherita, Venice, Italy, Signor Tazza. We have received a request for a temporary employee and recommend our star pupil, Samantha Quick. I understand. Oh, there's another bingo card. I understand you are currently involved in a project and will thereby send her your way sometime after Carnival so that you may recognize her. Samantha will be wearing a red dress, white gloves, black sunglasses, and has blonde hair. We will send you details on our Swiss account for payment at a later date. Best regards. There's something Venetian and leafy. There's something weird about her.
Ieri sera sono stato al Club Mincio.
Club Mincio,
Mincio,
no.
non Mincio, cosa dici?
No, ma questo club, mamma mia.
So, what was it? Red dress, white gloves, blonde hair, black sunglasses? we got the red dress. We just need blonde hair, white gloves. Weren't there black sunglasses at one of the vendors in town? The Piazza San Marco. Let's go there. Yeah, here. There we go. Right, chest notation. Oh, Fongo. Damn. Ah. Let's go back. We just walk across half of Venice.
Another package?
Il Dottore. Chocolates. Oh. Okay, so the thief is definitely...
Both know that I am very sorry if that American girl is bothering you. It was not my idea for her to stay here, believe you me.
Ooh, yikes, they're talking about me. I shouldn't listen.
She doesn't bother me.
Nor me. In fact, I rather like her.
But I'm going to anyway.
This is because she spends most of her time on the roof bothering me. She's always out there looking at buildings through binoculars. She says she wants to be an architect.
Well, if she wants to learn about architecture, she's certainly come to the right city.
Which reminds me, the Restoration Council has finally responded to our plans for renovating the shower area. Would you rather get upset now or later?
Please, later. I just ate. Anyway, I apologize for the trouble she makes. If she bothers you, you tell me and I will tell her.
Oh, she's fine.
She's quite fine, actually.
If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Well, Venice isn't as big as you think. It takes an hour to walk from St. Mark's Square to the top. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. I want to go back to Europe so bad. Actually, something I really want to do is the Game of Thrones studio tour in Ireland. I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to all the places. I love traveling. Argonne Building. It's the pigeon.
This looks interesting.
Oh, snap. The gems are the many museums hidden in the side streets. I'll remember that. Okay. Oh, we can do the flower thing again? Alright. Nailed it! I know. One place I really want to go to Japan, though. That's like, me and my friends are actually, we keep talking about going on a trip together.
Hello, Nancy.
Shit, we can just... Should we, let's exhaust every other
What are you going to be for
dialogue
Carnivale
option
this
before
year?
we confront him.
Working, that's what I'm going to be. I haven't been invited to any festivities, which is just as well because I detest costumes. So to Carnivale, I say, bah humbug.
Do you live here at the Ca?
No, I have a room in a building on the other side of the Grand Canal. A very small room. But I spend so much time here and so little time there, I suppose technically I do live here.
Does Margarita know that you went to prison in England
I didn't
for
mean to
art
click
theft?
it.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not going to tell anyone. I just want to know.
My real name is Justin Beaumont. 2 years ago, I removed a Renoir from the private collection of a man to whom it was nothing more than a financial investment. I took it home so it would be appreciated as the masterpiece it was. Its former owner took issue with my actions.
I
was arrested,
understand
and I was
that,
sent to prison for a year.
But, like...
As for Margarita, she's the only one who knows. She says if I don't continue to work for her for next to nothing, she'll tell all her friends I have a criminal record,
Well,
which would essentially end my career here in Venice, just like it ended my career back in England. If that were to happen, I'd be utterly lost.
In other words, she's blackmailing you?
That
What's
sucks.
worse, not only does she keep trying to get me to use substandard materials so she can save money on the renovations I'm doing for her, but she wants me to cover it up by lying to the Restoration Council about it. And for someone in my precarious position, let's just say resisting has been very, very difficult. Enough. I insist we change the subject.
Do you know who that box of chocolates in the entryway is for?
No, I didn't really look at it because I assumed it was for you. It's not?
No, it's for someone named Il Dottore.
Oh, I was afraid, I assumed they were from that Locket fellow of yours. Il Dottore. Wonder who that could be.
Would it be okay if I used your microscope?
I have a very strict policy when it comes to my equipment. No one touches it but me. And now, you. I trust you, Nancy. Please, be my guest.
Oh, thank you.
We literally just met this morning, dude. Oh. Ooh. Notebook time. Got my handy dandy notebook. Okay. Il Dottore requests Il Dottore requests you to change the safe room combination lock. Okay. Room lock. And that would be 43556. Good to know. Well, thanks, dude.
So, I noticed someone got a box of chocolates. You perhaps? From a secret admirer?
They're not for me. They're for someone named Il Dottore.
I thought that was someone's special name for you. How disappointing. Especially since I was going to ask you if I could have a piece. I'm starving.
I read the article you wrote in Eurovelt magazine, the one about the Leo Macchiano trial.
That was one of 6 articles I wrote about the trial. I could have written 6 more, it was so fascinating.
What made it so fascinating?
The crime ring Macchiano ran. The more testimony I heard regarding its inner workings, the more impressed with it I became. Every heist was so
Holy
well
hell,
planned,
aren't you a
and the
no-
role of everyone in his organization was so well delineated
I'm a
that
nosy Nelly.
Macchiano was the only one who knew who everyone was and what everyone did.
Yeah, these Nancy Drew games really do not... She does not respect anyone's boundaries. Alright, so every heist was so well planned in the role of this organization. Okay, Macchiano was the only one. How did the
police
Yeah.
finally catch him?
One of his underlings cheated one of his underlings, who
Oh.
decided to get even by going to the police.
Rama
Still,
Llama.
It took them 2 years to collect enough evidence to bring Macchiano to trial. And even though he was sent to prison, his conviction is being appealed and could eventually be overturned.
Damn.
In the meantime, it looks like the void he left behind is being filled by this phantom thief guy.
Indeed. Macchiano always eliminated his competition one way or the other. So this
Ooh.
phantom, he is... How do you Americans put it?
He's making hay while the sun shines.
Ganz genau.
The what? I've never heard any American in my life say that. What the heckin' dog?
Does Leo Macchiano have a family?
He has a wife and 3 kids. Not that that makes him any less of a criminal.
Aww.
How old are the kids?
2 teenagers and 1 toddler.
Aww.
If you're thinking that perhaps one of them is upholding the family tradition in the persona of Il Fantasma, that's extremely unlikely.
Is it possible that the phantom is, or used to be, part of Macchiano's crime ring?
No. The Phantom is obviously an expert at what he does. He would have been very high up in the organization, in which case he would have been arrested along with everyone else. And that means he wouldn't be stealing art. He'd be stealing food from the prison kitchen.
Damn.
What can you tell me about Enrico Tazza?
Well, he was rumored to have been in charge of safeguarding the goods Leo Macchiano's gang stole. Now that Macchiano's in jail, he's back to just being the owner of a local card parlor. Why do you ask?
I saw his name somewhere. All I remember is he sounded a little shady.
As they say, old habits die hard. Tazza
As
could
they
still
say.
be doing something illegal, but if he is, it would be small potatoes compared to what he was doing for Macchiano.
All right.
Do you have a Carnivale costume yet?
No, but I have been invited to several parties,
Ooh.
so I'm definitely going to get one. I've got this strange urge to dress up as a cat.
And then, Okay.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
1-1.
The what? Actually, no, wait. Let's talk to Margarita and then we'll save.
Hello again. Do you always wear that locket?
I've only had it a week. My boyfriend gave it to me just before I left.
That's so sweet.
I should have known. That explains why it is so, ordinary. Which is not a bad thing. It is just that, well, when one lives in Venezia, one becomes so used to true beauty that anything less tends to stand out like, dirt on a white rug.
So you're just an elitist snob? Is that what you're, a freaking penny pinching elitist? Okay. Wants all the nicest things for the cheapest price. Jeez.
My roommate, Helena Berg, does she stay here a lot?
This is the first time. I met her at a party which Rosetta Del Bene gave. When Elena found out where I lived, she practically begged me to let her stay here. And with Rosetta standing right there, well, I could not say no.
Oh?
Why was she so insistent about staying
Yeah,
here?
she's sketchy.
She said it was because the Nascosta is so centrally located. Which it is, altro che. But I think it was because I am so centrally located.
Wow.
She's what you call a social climber. Always asking me about parties. When they are, where they are, who is invited, what should she wear, whose name should she say to get in. Che schifo. The upper class of Venezia is closed to outsiders. Elena is full of voglio, this is true, but she will never be one of them. Us.
Wow.
Will you be dressing up in a costume for Carnivale?
Altro che. I have fallen in love with Commedia dell'arte, so this year I will dress up as my favorite character, the big-nosed, nasty Pulcinella.
Pulcinella.
He and I are
Okay.
so opposite, no one will ever guess it is me.
Okay.
Who is Il Dottore?
Dottore means doctor. What doctor are you talking about?
There's a box of chocolates downstairs for Il Dottore.
Someone must have left them here by mistake.
Has anything else for Il Dottore ever been delivered here?
I am up here all day. Something gets delivered, something does not get delivered. I do not know. I do not care.
Damn.
I hear you've been using the fact that Colin has a criminal record to try to get him to do things that may not be totally legal.
Who tells you this? Colin, he says that?
Call
because
him
I
out.
do no such thing.
Call him
It is
out.
him. He is the one who wants to break the law. Margarita, he says, pay me 1,000 euros, and I will find a way to save you 10,000 euros on your renovation. No, I tell him, lasciamo stare.
That's
but
not
he keeps
what
bringing it up.
he told us.
How did you find out he had a record?
He told me. When he asked me if I wanted him to lie to the council, he was trying to prove he had experience in such things and could get away with it. And now, he is telling you that cheating on the renovations was my idea? Oh, once a liar and a thief, always a liar and a thief. This is what I get for being nice. If and when people find out I hired such a man, I will be the laughingstock of Venezia. So please, Nancy, please.
So we should talk to our
Keep
roommate
what you
now.
know to yourself.
Alright, we're not gonna ask for money. That's a bit
I'll let you get back to your sunbathing.
too much.
Padronissimo. And Nancy, that blouse you are wearing, you should change it.
Oh, you fucking bitch. Okay.
Hello, Nancy.
Guess I'll be
Sorry.
going.
Good, good.
I know I said I wasn't gonna swear as much today, but come on. Why you gotta insult my blouse? Alright, so if we talk to Helena, will she give us a different story about Margarita? Because then if she does, we'll know that Margarita's kind of a liar.
So, what's going on?
What made you decide to stay here this trip?
I met Margarita at a party last October. And when she heard I was going
there
to need
it
a place to
is.
stay when I made this trip, she practically begged me to stay here.
She begged you?
Did she ever? She's lonely and quite insecure. She wants to believe she has lots of friends in high places, but they're not her friends. Not really. And I think deep down she knows that. Poor thing.
Poor thing.
I'll come back later, okay?
Have fun.
Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna call her Pizza, because that's what I think of when I think of Margarita. Ah, Pizza liar. That's a room. Oh, can we? Oh! Oh! Mm-hmm. It's an Easter egg. I remember that from when I first played it. In the Nancy Drew games, look, they give you a literal Easter egg. You do certain things, they give you an actual physical Easter egg. It's awesome. Alright. Do we call Sophia?
Nancy, you have examined the microdot the
There we
pigeon
go.
is carrying.
I sure have. The message, which was written in English, said,
Oh, thanks for
Il
the new
Dottore
follower.
requests you to change the safe room lock combination to 43556.
Il Dottore?
Yes, which is really interesting because in his office, Fongo has a poster of Commedia dell'arte masks.
There it is.
He's crossed out all but 5 of the masks, and among the ones that aren't crossed out are the Brighella mask.
The mask the Phantom wears.
Right, and the mask for Il Dottore wasn't crossed out either. And it was in the middle, like it was more important than the others. And when I went back to the place where I'm staying, a box of chocolates had just been delivered for someone named Il Dottore, which means it's very possible that Il Dottore is one of the people at the Ca' Nascosta.
Perhaps Fango and the Phantom and whoever else they are working with are going by the names of Commedia dell'arte characters. This would make it easier to secretly communicate with each other. And if that's true, perhaps those chocolates are a message of some kind. And if Il Dottore was at the center of that poster you saw, perhaps the person the message was meant for is the ringleader.
Just what I was thinking.
Here is what we will do. I will have a technician hide tracking devices in objects these people are likely to carry around with them. Then, when we know which of them is Il Dottore, we will activate the appropriate device and be able to follow him.
Awesome. Let's see, Helena's always writing, so for her I could plant a bug in her pen maybe. And Margarita is always sunning herself, so you could hide a bug for her in
We're
a
just
sunglasses case.
Bugging our
But
roommates.
For Colin, you could bug a mosaic tile. You know, a tessera.
He is likely to carry a mosaic tile on his person.
If it's from me, he will. Long story.
This is good information, Nancy. I will have our technician prepare the 2 bugged objects and the device which you will hide in the pen, then leave them for you in the Banca dell'Oro ATM. You should give them to each person as soon as you get them.
Will do. Keep your fingers crossed.
My fingers are always crossed.
Ish. 1 second. I just got updates on my blood work, which I had done last week, so I can do that after stream. Can we call Ned now?
All done. Did that. Check. Still have to do that.
Okay, for the music box.
Can't check that off yet.
See if he's connected.
Did that.
All right.
Check. All done. Check. Check. Still have to do that. Still have to do that.
The combination I found on the microdot fongo attached to that pigeon opens anything interesting. 43556. Okay. Let's call her boyfriend. I have to remember to call Ned. He needs to do some research at the hospital in Bayport, so I arranged for him to stay with Joe Hardy. Frank went snow camp. Oh, Joe's there! Oh, sweet. I love the Hardy boys. Okay, but the real question, Frank or Joe Hardy? Personally, I like Joe.
Hi, Ned. Or should I say, buongiorno.
Hey, Nance. I was hoping you'd call.
Is everything okay?
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Sort of. I mean, I'm in Bayport, staying at Frank and Joe's, just like you arranged.
You sound funny. What's wrong?
My research is going great. It's just that, well, in order to get over to the hospital library, I've been having to take the bus.
What happened to your car?
Oh, no.
Joe happened to my car.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. He's been tinkering with it?
If by tinkering you mean disassembling the engine and possibly the transmission and throwing the parts all over that closet in the basement he calls his workshop, yes, he's been tinkering with it.
Ned, I told you. I said whatever you do, don't let Joe do any tinkering.
I didn't know that's what you meant. He said he knew exactly how to fix that funny noise my car's been making, so I said great. I thought he knew what he was doing.
Oh, no.
He does know what he's doing. It's just gonna take him like half a century to do it. But hey, you're taking mass transit. That's good.
Yeah, I know. I'm fine. And I'm sure my car will be fine too. So how's it going there?
Hey, before I forget, thanks again for the locket. I haven't taken it off since you put it on me there at the airport.
Good.
That's so sweet.
That was kind of the idea. I just wanted you to have a little reminder of home. Well, more specifically, of me.
I don't need any reminders,
cute.
Ned, but thank you. It really is beautiful. Even the guy I sat next to on the plane over here who played solitaire the whole way liked it.
It passed the semi-neurotic but otherwise thoroughly impartial geek test? Yes.
All right. The palazzo...
The palazzo where I'm staying, the Ca Nascosta, has some beautiful artwork in it, some of which is being restored by this guy from England, who's kind of a head case.
A head case? How so?
He's your typical temperamental artist, very sensitive. You have to be real careful what you say and do around him or he'll go off on you. And he forces everyone who talks to him to watch the slideshow on mosaic tiles.
It's me
that
with my
is
TikTok.
boring beyond belief.
And your point is...
Maybe he's deliberately making people avoid him because he's doing something he doesn't want anyone to know about.
Or maybe he's just clueless. Which reminds me. Hey, Joe. Frank called while you're out in the garage. Said to remind you to pick up the basketball tickets. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot. Thanks. Sorry, Nancy. Where were we?
I'm sharing a room with a woman from Germany who's a journalist, which makes me kind of nervous.
Why does that make you nervous?
Because journalists are kind of like detectives. They're observant, they ask questions, they snoop.
And you're afraid she'll find out you're working for the GDIF.
Journalists, you can't trust him.
And as long as you stay on your toes, the last thing anyone's going to think you are is an undercover cop. Trust me.
Want to know what my assignment is?
You bet.
I'm supposed to do surveillance on a guy named Antonio Fongo.
Surveillance? Wow.
The police suspect he has something to do with the thefts being attributed to the Phantom. They page me every time they see him go into his office so I can watch him through binoculars from the roof of the place where I'm staying and report in if he does anything suspicious.
So has he done anything suspicious?
If you call receiving messages carried by pigeons suspicious...
I mean, I'd say that's
then
pretty
yes,
suspicious.
He sure has.
He's using pigeons to communicate with someone? In this day and age?
Well, if he is up to something and thinks the police may be tapping his phone, which they are, it actually kind of makes sense.
It just sounds so...
Messy?
That's the word.
Reminds me of a story I will tell you when we're done with this conversation, but it's really funny.
Breaking news! It looks like one of the people with whom Antonio Fongo has been secretly communicating is someone here at the Ka. It may even be the person who's been orchestrating all the heists the Phantom has pulled.
You mean one of your Ka mates could be a major criminal?
Yes!
You don't have to sound so happy about it.
I'm not happy. I'm just excited. You know, nervous.
Uh-huh. So what happens now?
The GDIF wants me to plant bugs on everyone at the Ka. That way, if the police turn up something solid against one of them, they can activate their bug, track them down, and make an arrest.
I liked it a lot better when all you had to do was watch somebody through binoculars.
Time to go play detective. Tell Joe I said hi, okay?
I'll let him know you called and tell him what you've been doing. Take care.
Bye.
Alright, let's see what we have to do, because I actually have to go soon. So we're going to disguise ourselves as Samantha Quick, right? So what was it? Black sunglasses? Blonde hair? White gloves. We should probably change our shoes, too. Ooh! Sexy! Let's go to the crapper.
I like turtles.
Do you get an Easter egg if you go to the bathroom enough times? Alright. Frank's your guy? Yeah, I prefer Joe. Must be a reason why Fonko keeps a music box. Okay, meet Enrico Tazza. Okay.
Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet.
Enrico Tazza and depleting.
Still have to do that.
Okay. Can't look at that book there, can I? Can I go to bed?
I can't go to bed. I've got too much to do.
Alright. Let's go do some snooping. Some identity theft. Should we pay money for the music? I'm gonna have to go before we go see Enrico Tazza or whatever the fuck, but...
La donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento, muta d'argento e di pensiero.
I'll tell you when we get there.
Sempre un'amabile, leggiador viso.
I'm gonna get copy claimed for this, aren't I? Damn it.
Menzognero, la donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento.
Fucking banger! Sorry. I'm trying so hard not to swear and it just slips every time.
E di pensier, e di pensier, pensier.
Okay, I think I bruised my nose with the glasses, damn. Okay, is it the Campo Santa Maria Formosa? Am I even going to the right place? Nope, not even close. It's on the other side of the map. Okay, let's get there and then I will... So the funny story is, you know, my grandparents are from the former Yugoslavia. It's not really that intense of a story. It's just kind of silly. My grandparents, my poor grandparents, they kind of believe everything. They also think that, like, you know, the police will come after you if you Google search, like, I don't know. My grandparents were so worried as a kid when I was, like, playing on, like, Disney princesses games or something online, or Club Penguin or some shit like that. They were always worried I would, like, type in the wrong thing and the police would come and arrest me. So my uncle changed their Wi-Fi's name to Serbian Mafia. And my grandparents got so stressed out because they thought, like, people would actually think they were the Serbian Mafia. Because, like, yeah, sure. The Serbian Mafia is going to just label their Wi-Fi router as Serbian Mafia. They're just going to say, we are the secret bad guys right here. They were so stressed out. They were so stressed out. It was so funny. I felt bad for them, but it's kind of funny. Okay. Is not a joke, Jim.
Oddio, devo andare alla stazione. Sai dov'è la stazione, Vania?
Ah, penso sia qui vicino, ma non ne sono sicura.
Giuseppe, tu che sei del luogo.
Sì, la stazione, però bisogna andare in taxi, un po' lontano.
Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout.
What is your name?
Samantha Quick.
You are early, but please come in. Enrico is at the Scopa table.
Ooh, Scopa. I want to play that, like in real life. That'd be fun.
Ah, sono Enrico Tazza. Benvenuta a Venezia.
Welcome to
I'm
Venice.
sorry, but if it's all right with you, I'd prefer to speak English.
Sono
Of course, whatever you wish. What a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting you until after Carnevale.
So sono means I am? Sono Enrico Tazza. How did he say it? He said, I'm Enrico Tazza, welcome to Venice. I know, I just couldn't wait to get started.
I know, but I just couldn't wait to get started.
So, you're not only young and attractive, but enthusiastic as well.
Ew.
Tell me more about yourself, Samantha.
Well, I'm from the States, as you can tell, and I'm going to school in Switzerland, and now I'm here. And I think that's all that matters, don't you?
Yep.
Because frankly, telling my life story to someone wearing a mask is just a little too freaky for me.
I understand. Besides, having never met you before, I would have no way of knowing if what you tell me is a lie or the truth. I always wear the same costume for Carnevale. Why? Because I'm a very superstitious man. I believe that always doing things a certain way brings good fortune. For instance, I never discuss business with anyone unless and until that person beats me at the game of Scopa. Are you familiar with the game?
Yes, but it's been a while since I played.
Just to be safe, I will review the rules of the game as we play it here at the Casa dei Giochi. There are 4 suits in a Scopa deck. Coins, cups, swords, and clubs. Each suit has 10 cards. 7, the most valuable card. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and ace. There are also 3 face cards. Valet, knight, king. When you are taking tricks during the game, each card is worth what it says. With a valet worth 8, a knight
Can you
9,
hear my stomach
and a
rumbling?
king
I'm
10.
sorry.
However, for scoring at the end of the game, 7s are the most valuable, followed by 6s, aces, 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, then all face cards. For scoring, these are called primes. To play the game, 3 cards are dealt to each player, then 4 cards are placed face up in the play area. If 3 kings appear, the cards are redealt. The player who did not deal the cards goes first. When it is your turn, you must play 1 card and 1 card only from your hand. Now, you have a 2, and there is a 2 in the play area. So you will play your 2 and take a trick. I discard a valet worth 8. You cannot make a match, so you discard your 3. I discard the 2. Now, because you have a knight in your
2
hand,
plus 7.
which is worth 9, and there is a 6 and a 3 in the play area, 6 plus 3 equals 9.
I could also
which
take
means
the 2 and
you
the 7,
have a
though,
match
right?
and you take a trick. I discard my ace, and because we are both out of cards, I deal us both 3 more cards.
Okay.
You have a 7 in your hand. You also have an ace, which is worth 1, a 4, and a 2 in the play area, which add up to 7. But there is also a 7 in the play area. So, which do you match with your 7? The 3 cards that add up to 7, or the 7? The rules say when presented with such a choice, you must take the trick by collecting the single card. And
Okay, that makes
you
sense.
match your 7 card with the 7 card in the play area and take a trick. I make a match with the valet
It would
and
be too
take
easy
a
if
trick.
it wasn't.
You have yet another 7 in your hand. Now you match it with the ace, the 4, and the 2 and take a trick. And since you have
Pretty
taken the last
straightforward.
card in the play area, you say Scopa and get a point. We continue to play by discarding and taking tricks until all 40 cards have been played. At that point, we count the points we have won by taking tricks and getting Scopas. The first person to get 11 or more points wins. If no one has 11 or more points, the deck is shuffled, the other person deals, and we play another round. Are you ready to play?
You bet.
All right. Let's play around. Oh, I remember. There's no music playing when we play this. I remember that being so annoying. So I'm just going to turn on my music. You guys got any music recommendations? 557. Okay. Oh no! Wait.
Scopa!
Right off the bat. I guess I have no other choice. Damn. Are you serious? Okay. Oh, you little bitch. Can I skip around? No, that's quitting the game. I'm just getting... Damn, I'm just getting my ass kicked. Damn. 4 plus 8, no, 4 plus 3. None of my cards add up to any of those. I'm just getting my ass kicked here. Okay.
We've played all our cards. You took the last trick, so you get all the cards left on the table. You get 1 point for having the 7 of coins.
Okay.
I get 1 point for having the most tricks. I get 1 point for having the most coin cards. Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes.
He got it, right?
I have the most valuable tricks, so I get 1 point. And lastly, we score the Scopas.
Ah, he's kicking my ass already. Okay, math time. Nope. So it's better to give up the cards that are least valuable. Okay. Hey. Okay, so we can either take 1 plus 5 or 2 plus 4. Let's take... Because he needs to add up the value of... Oh, damn, he got a Scopa.
Scopa!
Are you serious? Oh, we have the 7 of coins. That's worth something, so let's... If I discard my own 7 and then take it again, then I can... Alright, so I've got the 7 of coins, so I'm safe in that regard. Oh, hello. One plus 2, no. Damn. Don't take, you took my 2, you bastard. Okay. I see how it is. Amen. To that. Hi, James.
I took the last trick,
God
so
damn it.
I get all the cards remaining.
He's
on the
gonna
table.
win.
You get 1 point for having the 7 of coins.
He has the most tricks and the most coin
I get
cards.
1 point for having the most tricks.
And the most value.
I get 1 point for having the most coin cards.
Damn.
Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes.
He won.
I have the most valuable tricks, so I get 1 point. And lastly, we score the scopas.
He's just kicking my ass right now. Okay, most coin cards. We gotta start getting serious about this. Ah, damn. Okay, so we need the most coin cards.
You cannot discard that card because you can take...
Wait, you can see my cards, dude? Okay, 4, 8, no. I do have a 6. Don't take, you motherfucker. Okay. Oh, I do get a Scopa, though.
Scopa!
Sweet. Bitch.
Scopa!
I like how I said I wasn't gonna swear as much. 1, 2, 3. No. Don't. You took my 2. You rat bastard. I'm just getting my ass kicked in this round. What the heck? 5 plus 3. Please don't take. Please. Okay. Thank you.
Those don't add up.
5 plus 3 is not. I'm stupid. But 3 plus 6? Hey. First try. Oh, 7 of coins. That's something we need. That gives us a point. Okay.
I took the last trick, so I get all the cards remaining on the table.
Damn.
You get 1 point for having the 7 of coins. I get 1 point for having the most tricks. I get 1 point for having the most coin cards.
He's gonna win.
Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes. You have the most valuable tricks, so you get 1 point. And lastly, we score the scopas. Nice try, but I win. How about another game?
I actually have to get going now.
No, thank you.
Then we have nothing more to say to each other. It was a pleasure meeting you, Samantha. Ciao.
Ciao. Alright. There we go. Alright, now I actually have to get going. I promised my cousin I would watch Avatar with her tonight. I'm trying to get my cousin into Avatar The Last Airbender. Also, I'll figure out this chatting screen as soon as I get the chance. I don't know why it's not working. Files aren't downloading or something. It's kind of weird.